everyone, I'm Eileen for readingandwritingtips.com. In this video, we're going to do a guided writing exercise, so get your stuff and come on back. Okay, so for this exercise, we're going to do something called open a book at random, and it's just exactly what it sounds like. So what you need is a book, and I'm using this book. It's called The Mists of Avalon by Marion Zimmer Bradley. It's one of my favorite books, so I just grabbed it off my shelf. If you don't have a book available, whatever line I pick will put it up on the screen right here for you, so you can just use the same line I'm using if you don't have a book available to use for yourself. The other thing I'm going to be using is I'm just going to use timer on my phone, and I'm using my iPad with Google Docs to type up my writing for the actual exercise. So how this exercise works is you're just going to pick up the book, you're going to open it at random, and just point to a line, and that's your writing prompt. That's what you're going to use for your writing. Now, obviously, you don't want to quote that line word for word in your writing if you're going to publish it anywhere, because that's plagiarism. So what you want to do is you want to read the line and think about maybe a character that it brings to your mind, or a scene or something like that, and just write about that. Typically, when I do writing exercises like this, I do it for about 10 or 15 minutes. But to keep this video short, we're just going to do 2 minutes in our writing exercise. So if you're writing along with me in the video, I'll time 2 minutes for you, so you don't need a timer or anything to do the exercise with me. If you would like to write for longer, what you can do is pause the video and then click this button right here when you're done, and it will take you to the end of the video, so you don't have to sit through 2 minutes of exercise if you don't want to. Okay, so I'm going to open the book and pick a line. We'll put it right here on the screen for you when the timer starts, and we're going to write for 2 minutes. If you want to write for longer, you're going to pause the video and then click this button to go to the end of the video when you're done. Okay, so here we go. So the line that I'm pointing to says, Guinevere was weary of the feasting. Okay, so that is our prompt, and we're going to put it up right here for you. And so what that makes me think of, just to give you an idea of how I use these prompts, what it makes me think of is a big, maybe in a castle, a big common room where there's long wooden tables and people are feasting, and here's this woman who's like, oh my gosh, are we done with this yet? Right? So that's what it brings to my mind. So I'll give you a couple seconds to think about it, and then we're going to start the timer for 2 minutes. Okay, again, if you're writing for longer, you can pause the video and go to the end when you're done. All right, so again, the line is Guinevere was weary of the feasting. Okay, and go. Okay, so time's up. 2 minutes goes by really fast. So like I said, I normally do the exercise for about 15 minutes to really get into the scene and stuff. So I've written probably a paragraph or two here, and I'll go ahead and post mine in the comments below so you guys can see what I wrote. And if you're daring, go ahead and post yours too. I'd love to see what you wrote. If you're not quite as daring, you can email it to me if you want, and I'm happy to read it that way as well. You can find my email over on readingandwritingtips.com in the contact page, or I'll put it in the description below. There's going to be a full-length article on this writing exercise with a little bit more information and some detailed instruction on readingandwritingtips.com. I'll put the link to the full article in the description below. So have fun with this. You can get hundreds and thousands of prompts this way from just one book, and it's a pretty cheap and fun way to get yourself writing or get yourself out of a writing rut. So until next time, happy writing.